Today, the moon goes from intense Scorpio into pensive Sagittarius. The moon shifts into Sagittarius at 10:25 a.m. Pacific time, so you can adjust for your time zone, but we will have a shift in energy when the moon changes signs. So pay attention, see if you notice it. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Monday, September 9th. And so with this shift, we had some intense feeling Scorpio moon energies over the weekend. Notice how that showed up for you. Did you feel things moving internally? Did you feel a need to stop and be quiet and take care of yourself? Sometimes those Scorpio vibes show up as a mood. So you can have a mood, you can be maybe testy or irritable, and all of those things are just your way of saying, I need some space because I am doing something important internally. And so we're diving deep. We have been diving deep with that Scorpio moon, feeling things, energies moving. I don't know about you, but I had a unexpected flood in my kitchen. So you never know how these things are going to show up or and of course, when you have a flood in your kitchen, you clean everything up, right? And you're dealing with change on the surface as well as at those deeper levels. So pay attention to how this is showing up for you. As always, the more aware you are, the more you're tuned in with your own thoughts and feelings and sort of noticing the energies, the more you can align with them, be in the flow, not resisting the flow of what is happening, and able to respond, able to recognize that this is the universe moving. This is energy changing. This is the way it happens. This is the way it works. And when you can accept that, say, hey, this is just the way it's supposed to be right now, and go with it, that allows you to make the most of those energies. And one way of thinking about it is that when you are responding to those energies, they don't have to whack you over the head with a 2x4 energetically, right, from the universe. So let those gifts from the universe be messages that you listen to on those more subtle levels, so you don't need the 2x4 to really wake you up. So then today, with the moon's shift into Sagittarius, things lighten a bit. We get a little bit more pensive, more philosophical. Sagittarius is a fire sign, so we have that feeling of needing to move, needing to express things or get them moving, take action on what's been moving under the surface. So thinking about the bigger picture, what things mean. And with the shift from Scorpio moon to Sagittarius moon, we also have the ability to get a little bit more of that bigger picture of understanding. So we get the opportunity to make meaning, get a little bit of a story, right? We could tell the story of what's been happening, what it means for us, and what it means about who we are. So responding to this Sagittarius moon energy means beginning to tell the story in the way that is more empowering for you to learn what you've been learning. We are in a Virgo moon cycle, so there are things to learn, right? We are learning, and Virgo is about being of service. So we are learning about how we can be of service to ourselves and others. And I say ourselves always because it always begins with self-care. If we can't take care of ourselves, we cannot be fully there for others. And So in those moments when you do have to prioritize something that's outside of yourself first, go ahead and do what you need to do, but then make sure you recognize, hey, I need to take care of myself now. I need to regroup. I need to some downtime or some ability to take a deep breath for myself. And if you can do that, if you can build that more into your habits and patterns and routines, you will be more resilient. So I was talking yesterday about Pluto in Capricorn. With the Pluto re-entry into Capricorn, we have a return to this energy that feels hard. It feels more serious, more heavy, more like we are slogging through mud. That's okay. Again, this is the nature of the universe. These are the energies we're in. We can accept it or we can fight it, right? So it's asking us to step up into a stronger, healthier, more resilient version of ourselves. So that is the question to ask, not what is wrong or how long will this last. No, the question to ask is, how can I be more honoring of myself and my needs? So, and from that place of resilience, you are more able to show up in the world in the way that makes a positive difference in any number of ways. So that's what I talk about a lot here. And the way that's showing up today is we have the energy of the Capricorn heaviness, seriousness, but also we have this feeling of completion. Things come full circle when a planet is in the final degree of a sign, as is the case with Pluto in Capricorn, 29 degrees Capricorn. And the entire time it's in Capricorn, until November 19th, when it goes back into Aquarius, we will have that Pluto at 29 degrees Capricorn. So the 29th degree of a sign is about final revelations, things coming to the surface, things coming for completion, resolution, the ability to see things and what's been moving under the surface during the entire time of a planet being in a sign. In this case, we've had Pluto in Capricorn since 2008, other than it's beginning to enter into Aquarius a little bit in 2023 and 24. So once we go, Pluto goes into Aquarius in November, it will remain there until 2043. So we have these Aquarian energies ahead of us, and we have this final opportunity to really complete the Pluto in Capricorn themes. So again, sometimes there is a revelation, there is something coming to the surface, something coming to be dealt with. We are recognizing, okay, what are the energies we are going to be carrying forward into this planet in the next sign, in this case, Pluto in Aquarius. We also have Neptune at very late Pisces. We'll be going into Aries. So there's a lot of endings happening right now. And this particular energy of Pluto in Capricorn is a completion energy. But it's also bringing things to the surface so that we know what is the work still yet to do. What are we carrying forward with us into the future? What are we bringing to a conclusion, a resolution, and who are we becoming in that process? It's a change process, and that Pluto in Capricorn is the change or die energy. And so we have to change. We have no choice about that. And we might as well step into what we're becoming in the most positive ways possible and think about it in positive ways. So hope that's helpful. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms. You can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. And thanks for being here and for subscribing. I'll see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care.